recommend that if you like my videos, you subscribe to my channel, and like. Wise click on the bell right beside it to activate the notifications. And just like that you will be one of the first ones to see my videos. If you see my videos on mobile on tablet, you can do it like it shows on screen. Let's start. The oldest man in the world, 256 years, breaks the silence before his death and reveals its secret to the world. Do you know who the person who has lived longest is? Meet Li Qingyuan, the man who lived an astonishing 256 years. And no, this isn't a myth or some fictional tale. The New York Times article from 1930 shows that Wu Chengchai, a professor on the Chengdu University, discovered some imperial Chinese government records from 1827 congratulating Li Qingyuan on his 150th birthday. He went further with the documents, later congratulating him on his 200th birthday in 1877. A New York Times correspondent in 1928 wrote that several of the old men in Li's neighborhood stated that when their grandfathers were boys, they knew him, and at that time he was a grown man. Li Qingyuan in fact began his herbalist career when he was 10. He was gathering herbs in the mountain ranges, and he learned of their potency for longevity. For nearly 40 years, he lived on a diet of herbs like wild ginseng, lingzi, goji berry, gado cola and Yishinwan rice wine. In 1749, when he was 71 years old, he is joining the Chinese army as teacher of martial arts. Li was known as a much-loved figure in his community. He was married 23 times and is a father of more than 200 children. According to the commonly accepted tales that were told in his province, Li was able to read and write since he was a child, and by his 10th birthday had traveled in Shanxi, Tibet, Kansu, Annam, Siam and Manchuria in order to gather some herbs. For the first 100 years he continued with his occupation. Then he switched to selling herbs that the others were gathering. He sold wild ginseng, lingzi, goji berry, Yishinwan gado cola as well as some other Chinese herbs, and he lived of a diet of these herbs and the rice wine. He wasn't the only one. As one of the Li's supporters said, once he had encountered a man who was more than 500 years old, who taught him of the Qigong exercises and dietary recommendations which would help him to extend his lifespan to superhuman proportions. Apart from Qigong and herb-rich diet, what more can we learn from this master of longevity? On his deathbed, Li said, "I have done all that I have to do in this world." May his peaceful last words also hint at one of the biggest secrets for a long and prosperous life? It's also interesting to note that in the Western countries, we are often taught to believe that aging is something that we must beat with high-tech infrared devices and with a state-of-the-art medication. His secret to long health. This man was asked what his secret to longevity was. Here is what he answered: keep a quiet heart, sit like a tortoise, walk sprightly like a pigeon and sleep like a dog. Those were the words of advice that Li gave to Wu Peifu, the warlord, that took Li into his house to learn the secret of exceptionally long life. Li preserved that inner calm and peace of mind combined with some breathing techniques, which were the secrets to incredible longevity. Clearly, his diet would have played a big role. But then again, it is fascinating that the oldest living person in recorded history attributes his long life to this state of mind. Why is it so hard to believe? With the average lifetime for the Western world, which is currently between 70-85 years, the thought of a person living more than 100 years old seems like quite the stretch. Just the thought of someone living more than 200 years old seems so suspicious. However, why we can't believe that people can live this long? We need to keep in mind that there are people in this world that don't live an exhausting 9-5 lifestyle, people who don't have to deal with the stresses of debt, not breathing the polluted city air, and they also exercise regularly. These persons don't eat refined sugars or flour, or foods that have had pesticides sprayed on them. They are not living off of the standard American diet. There are persons who aren't eating sugary desserts, fatty meats, and genetically modified foods. No antibiotics. No tobacco and no alcohol. The diet of these people not only excludes junk foods that we very often indulge in, but they also include superfoods and herbs that are as steroids for our organs and our immune system. These people also spend their spare time in nature meditating and practicing breathing techniques that have been proven to improve mental, emotional, and physical health. They keep things very simple, get proper sleep, and spend a lot of their time in nature under the sun. When we have a chance to relax in the sun, we are feeling instantly rejuvenated, and we call this a vacation. Now, imagine spending a lifetime doing that in the mountains, on the fresh air, combining that with the perfect spiritual, mental, and physical well-being. Undoubtedly, if we all did the things we knew that we were supposed to do, living 100 years old would be normal. When we treat our bodies correctly, who knows how long we can live for? If you liked this video, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to my channel and give us a big like. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and have a nice day.